Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday and I just thought I'd sit down and have a real talk here with you. I had this conversation with my husband last night and I'll tell you first where it stemmed from. So first, I watch, like every other person in this world, I watch a bunch of the TikToks. So sometimes I'll get on there, and as a stutterer, I watch a lot of people who stutter, and one of the people I watch, who is I think an actor, is Mark Winsky, and he was showing a video of him in the drive-thru ordering and what he wanted, stuttering through it. So I told my husband, I said, it's weird. I said, I have started to just do the same practices that I've learned from him and other people who stutter, and I just order what I want. And my husband was like, what do you mean you just order what you want? And I was like, well, a couple years ago, I would order what I could say more fluently than what I really wanted. So I'd look at the menu and say I wanted pancakes, but I couldn't say pancakes. So I knew I could say eggs. So I would order eggs instead of what I really wanted. And I said, I have openly started stuttering and not worrying about how it made me feel. And how I compared it was, and if you stutter, you might understand this, is say you're a fitness person and you're starting to get back in shape and you can do every move on this planet, but you cannot do power jumps. Like, power jumps control you, as in, like, anytime you're doing a workout and someone says, let's do some power jumps, you're like, your heart starts to race. You feel sick to your stomach. You're like, I can't do these, I don't want to do this because I physically can't do this. And then one day you wake up and you go, I'm not going to let power jumps control my fitness level. And you go into the gym or you work out at home and power jumps come on. And say you do 1, say you do 5, say you do a modified, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that you go and you say, power jumps are not going to control my fitness level. Power jumps are not going to deter me from getting in shape. And so you just go out there and you do power jumps the way you know how to do them. And you take the control back. It's like the power jumps has the control. And you're tired of that, so you take the control back. That's how my stuttering has been the last year to 2 years. I just found out that I didn't stutter until like high school. I'm not sure why or how. I don't remember now. And I know I stuttered since I was little. I did some talking, and I always thought I stuttered since I was really little. And I started talking to my aunt, and she's like, you never stuttered when you were little. So I don't know when I started. I do remember having a lot of social anxiety when I had to do a speech at school and stuff. And I would stutter really bad during that. And I don't know, I have gone through some traumatic stuff in my life, and I don't know if maybe the trauma has made it worse. But in the last year or two, I have just gotten to the point where, I'll be 38 in March and I just don't give a damn. If my stuttering is the only bad thing that you can say about me, then I must be doing pretty damn good for that to be your insult, because I can have worse issues. I just decided, like I said, over the past year or 2 years, I have really just went on this soul searching thing where I'm what's causing it? I know mine, I have a lot of anxiety with mine, and I will always have that anxiety. There is nothing on this planet that will take it away, unless I just wake up one morning and I talk just fine. I don't expect that to happen, and that's okay. I have good days and I have really bad days. Yesterday was a bad day. I don't know, maybe the full moon. My son stutters a little bit now too. We think his is ADHD medicine induced. We're not sure. But he had a bad day too yesterday. So I think there must be something in the air. But, most of the time, 90% of the time, I have really good days. And it doesn't bother me as much as what it used to. And like I said, Mark taught me that just get out whatever you're trying to say, even if it takes you 5 minutes. Just do it, because You know, if it takes you 3 times to order the same food, at least you're getting what you wanted and you're not ordering something else just because you could say it. Do you know what I mean? And so over, like, at least, especially over the last like 6 months, I have been really just not caring. Like, I don't like it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm so glad I stutter and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't like it. No one wants to stutter. Like, even the most confident person that has one doesn't want to stutter. Like, we don't want to do it. But this is just who we are. And instead of letting it have control over my life and not having me do stuff because I'm so afraid to go places or afraid to talk to someone, I have just come to the point where I'm taking the control back. Just like the story about like the power jumps. Like, they don't control us. We control the thing. So if I have a good day, like I said, which is lately 90% of the time, great. You know, if I have a bad day, it's not a bad life. It's just a bad day, and it's just a little bit of a setback, and we get past it, and it's fine. But I really believe that, like, that's literally what you should do. It's just, and like I said, social anxiety will always be there. You know, I mean, you have to talk for a living. It's not like something where, like, you have like a bulge in your stomach that you've had since you were a baby and it's never going to go away, and you can hide it with a shirt. You know, you can't hide the way you talk. Like, you have to talk for a living. You know, regardless of whatever job you have to speak for a living. That's part of life. And so the social anxiety part of that will always be there. But I haven't been letting it get it under my skin as much because, you know, I don't care anymore. I don't care. If you see me ordering food and I can't speak hardly and you think that's funny and you want to make fun of me for that, that's fine. Like, that's on you. That's not on me. Like, I'm just done, like, letting it control what I do for a living because, like, or for, you know, my life, because, like, I can't change it. I can't, you know, take it away. Yeah, okay, you can get all medicines that will lessen it, but what happens when you don't want to be on that medicine anymore? I've been on happy pills over the years to deal with certain life stuff that happened, and it made it lessen. But then when I went off of it, the problem was still there because, I mean, I didn't go on it for my stutter, but like, you could only mask it for so long. So, like, what I'm here to say is just don't let it control you. I feel like in 2022, it's time to let little things that control us go away. You know, because the more you don't give a F about it, the more you don't care, the more I feel like the more I don't care about it, the less I do it. And like I said, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, and bad days, it's just a bad day. It's not a bad life. So that was my little rant on here. I know a lot of people always ask for like updates on like how I talk and stuff. And I just wanted to sort of give a little update, but also give you like my little TED Talk, as I called it, to my husband. Here, well, I said when I got done talking to him, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But like literally, like for real. If you're not a subscriber here, you know, become a subscriber. Give me a huge like, please. It really does help. Write down in the comments, you know, anything you want to say to me, good or bad. I don't care. I'll take the bad, you know, with the good. And I will see everyone in the next video. Bye.